Dupe-you-lation or manipucation? Dupe-you-late or Manip-You Kate? Or don't get ho-ho-hosed by the grinches of attraction marketing. Hey guys, this is my pre-holiday yuletide rant before the elf on the shelf goes back to the North Pole. Dupe-you-late or Manip-You Kate, what is that? There are just a couple of fun compound words I thought of recently. Dupe you as to in getting tricked, and manipulate to control or influence a person or situation cleverly, unfairly, or unscrupulously. Do only what duplicates. Ever heard that? It's just a buzzword. Brand yourself, another trendy catchphrase. Take massive immediate action, even though you don't have any idea what action to take. Here's another one. Become a product of the products. What if you don't want, need, or you can't afford them? Invest in your success, which is code for buy a big initial pack of products you know almost nothing about that are harder to sell to your broke friends. It takes money to make money. Really? Well, maybe not if you're ambitious and you want to go to work with someone who's willing to be a real sponsor and show you how to do it for pennies. I still do this thing for pennies after over 25 years. But my favorite that is making the rounds right now is called attraction marketing. It's the newest hack in a long series of proverbial carrots on sticks that shows people how to make MLM rejection free. Now, you know those ads on Facebook that claim I added 375 people to my business last month without bugging my friends and family, cold messaging, or blah, blah, blah. Here's one. Shh, don't tell your upline about this because I want to steal them. I want to steal you from them. Today, I want to show you exactly how to build a big team using social media. I found these awesome new friends and total rock stars in my business here on social media, and we enroll 2 to 5 new customers and teammates each and every week from our phones or laptops. Now, I see all these ads on my feed all the time, and so if they're gonna wind up on my feed, I'm gonna go chat with them. I'm gonna say something, and I go on the ones that allow me to make comments. But what is so funny is the conversation I had recently with an attraction marketer. This person ran an ad, and I called it manipulation. And here's what she said, basically proving my point. This very pretty attraction marketer who is in a new MLM that she just joined in September, because she rolled her last team into it, by the way. And I know this because she was shamelessly bragging about the huge rank advancements she and her upline had made in just a few weeks. It was so funny, and it was like, we just did this in 2 weeks. Yeah, you rolled a bunch of people from your old company into your new company. And I know this because she prospected me to join the old company, which she said wasn't working for her anymore because her whole team couldn't win. It's a long story. It's great. I've got it all written down. I've all got it all copied and pasted. But now she promotes this new company that she keeps completely under wraps until a series of emails has brainwashed her prospect on the value of MLM in general. So the title of the ad was, Say Goodbye to Old School Techniques. And I said in the comments of the ad, manipulative techniques will never pay long-term dividends. And what I was implying was in network marketing, because when you manipulate someone, you have to basically teach them how to manipulate others. And I don't do that, and it doesn't pay long-term dividends. I used to do that, but I don't do it anymore. This is her answer to me, which is she has no self-awareness. Kevin Harrison, this has nothing to do with manipulative techniques. This is actually learning marketing skill sets. And I want to emphasize this right here. This is what she said next. The same marketing that is used on us every day and the reason we buy things. We just teach how to do it in network marketing. She didn't understand. That was precisely my point. But she's so oblivious to her marketing methods, she couldn't even recognize it at all. Here's my main hang up with the attraction marketing crowd. If I understand it properly, you can build a rejection-free generic prospecting system that will work for basically any network marketing opportunity that you're promoting. Now, she's doing this, and I'm going through her stuff because I clicked on her ad and I opted in, and she started taking me down that road. Except that she forgot to take down her email links to her old company. That's how I found all this out. So she skipped a detail because I tried to join her old company. She goes, well, we're not in that company anymore. We'll show you what we're doing now. It's really great. I'm like, okay. So basically, it doesn't matter whatever product she's selling. She just, there's one that is kind of the king of these cookie cutter attraction marketing programs. I'm not going to name it here, but I see the same ads from a handful of people who are using it to recruit for an unnamed company selling an unknown commodity. Let me tell you what the difference is about what I do. If I'm talking to someone about joining my business as a business for the purpose of me mentoring them to make any kind of income, I let them know right away what it is they'll be promoting, why it's a fantastic opportunity to be involved in right now. And they have 4 choices of involvement. 1, they can be a customer. If they believe the product is something they want to use to be as helpful as they want, that's something they can do. 2, they can be a distributor. If they want to make money with a compensation program that has no upper limits on what they can make, they can do that. I'll show them how to do that. They can be both a customer and a distributor, but they don't need to buy anything in order to earn all the commissions available, because that's pay to play. It's illegal. A lot of companies use it. Let me tell you something. The FTC doesn't have time enough to track down everybody in every company who's in a pay to play scheme. So they just don't have the resources. So the 4th option is they can be neither, because it's not for everyone, and I'm fine with their decision. You know, it's not a fit, I'm fine. Let's move on down the road. I'd rather do that in the beginning than wait till this person has no idea what they're, looking at until I tell them the name of my company and what I'm doing. My only job is to find out what they're wanting, and not being forthcoming with the nature of the business or the products that we sell can inevitably lead, in many cases, to a considerable waste of time and high dropouts. My own progress didn't come from anything other than me being consistent and persistent and immersing myself in my craft. Hey, I'm doing this now. This is something that I'm adding to my bag of tricks. Not tricks, I shouldn't say tricks, but this is another arrow in my quiver. Here's a bonus tip. If you want to know the real secret of duplication, because there definitely is a secret, and it's one that took me many years to figure out and understand, ask me in the comments or PM me if you prefer, and I'll give you the secret. It's only 7 words, but those 7 words will change your perspective radically and almost immediately about what it is you're attempting to do in this business. This one concept has allowed me to ignore the shiny gimmicks and clever hacks that try to distract me and shift my attention away from what is important in building my business. What do you really have to be, and what must you actually do to achieve the kind of success that eludes all but a handful of people in practically any type of career? You have to develop what I call permanent skills, and they're different from something I would call expiring skills. And here's a really good quote someone put about expiring skills that I really like. Expiring skills are specific to a time, an era, an industry, or a trend, but they get more attention since they're hip and the cool new thing. Now, this is my opinion. Kevin's talking now. Attraction marketing will eventually wind up in the dumpster. Sounded like a good idea at the time, marketing strategies. Permanent skills, on the other hand, have been around for a long time. They're commonplace, which makes them look stale, old school. They're broad and hard to define, which gives them the impression of generally accepted wisdom. But they never lose value. Permanent skills compound over time. They've been around for centuries, which means you've got access to a vast amount of knowledge to master. Unlike expiring skills, permanent skills are generic and can be applied everywhere. Acquire permanent skills. They never lose value. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a great Monday evening.